Force One with a Force One camera. What do you think? All right. Somebody said these antennas was fake, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. Kind of windy today. Set the trend. See if I can calibrate it again. See if it's that way. I can't remember. I don't hardly fly it. Wind's blowing this way, so I'm gonna have to turn around and fly that way. Now this is actually about the first time I flew the Ghost. I've been flying my Dracon with the Ghost remote, so I'm actually testing the range and everything too. That wind's blowing pretty hard, harder than you actually think out here today. And I got it in high rate, which is gonna make the video pretty choppy. I'm gonna shorten the sticks on this because it's got me at a disadvantage. It's got too much throw. A lot of people don't realize that helps a lot too. I'm uncertain of the range of this thing, really. I don't feel like jumping in that dang fence or getting it out of a dang tree. All the good spots, say people got butt hurt about it. Some of the idiots get out there and make a mess, and you can't play no more. I mean, it takes all the fun out of it. I mean, when we're trying to do a sport, y'all, it's help, take care of one another. I was gonna try the low range, but I said I'm letting it go, and that's how much that wind's blowing it. I mean, she got plenty of power, to compensate for it with the pitch. That wind's rough today. It'll blow that Hudson of mine around like crazy. I hadn't flown my XK380 in a while, and that's the one I was gonna get. Last time I went with it, I got almost 2 miles. With just a little small mod too. That wind's terrible. I tell you, these wasps. I had 2 big monster crows attack me the last time I flew my Hudson here. I'm talking about some big mama jammas. And the thing about this Ghost, it ain't got no attributes. It's just straight flying, and that's really the reason I like it. I wish I knew how to paid attention how to cut the lights off. I'm using the stock camera that come with it. I wanted to see if it was any good, because when I first got one of them, it wasn't no good. I got one on my head and one on the drone, the Force camera, so it's got plenty of power and pickup. I had a bug in my ear, the reason I keep turning my... And it's supposed to have telemetry to, let you know the range. That wind had her then. She was up there. She was gone. That wind was taking her away. We probably got 10 mile an hour gusts today, easy. Look how quick the yaw is on it. So you playing, she got some yaw on her. Of course, that's in high. If you could adapt this to a Tyrannus or a Devo and then do any more with it, you'd be a bad Mama Jamma. How fast it returns. You don't watch this and you get away. Good thing about this one too, it's supposed to have that battery telemetry, low voltage warning. Because I'm blind, more or less, I can't see the blinking lights. I think I even bought an extra battery with me. I was gonna go somewhere else. Last time I went to the school, big old monster field, fucking idiot shot, sorry cussing, shot at my XK380 twice. And you know, I got $500 in that drone, some moron. And I was over a field out there shooting at my dang drone. You know, I was pissed. I mean, what can you do with an idiot, right? I mean, and there's so many power lines here, I can't really. Now, see, the wind's still now. She's pretty much a hover, but see, it's picking up and it's starting to drift it that way. You're supposed to fly into the wind. That way it'll blow it back to you, and I'm not doing that. I just want to try it out. Let's try low range and see what. See, low range has got enough tilt probably to handle it. I mean, really. Everybody says that the antennas on this is fake, so I've been tempted to open it up. Actually, I tried one time and it didn't want to open. I didn't want to break it. I mean, I've got a couple extras, but two of them is the non-dual antenna. One of them's the white Drocone blue, and the other's the black non-antennaed version. And then I got one or two of the dual antenna. I got about 4 of these things. I had more than that, and I sold one of them. I sold one, and so, like I said, there's bees at it now. They don't want none of them brushless motors, that's for sure. Let's see what the pitch is in it. That wind picking up. I ain't waltzed all in though, lady's car. I was letting the air out the trunk leak. It got a little water smell to it because we hadn't been driving it. This is our secondary car, actually fifth dairy. The power steering line messed up on our family car, and I gotta fix that sucker. As long as I've been flying, let's see she's got enough power to flip. Let's try it. Our battery's getting low. That's how I tell. I guess that's my. Here comes one of the birds that was after me. That's a hawk, or a little falcon. Let me bring her back in, battery's low. This right here is the mill's been here over 100 years, what's left of it, and it was part of the original Trail of Tears for the Indian folks that got treated like bad. Sorry for the crappy vid, but